I'm not sure what all we're doing this week, but it's going to be quite a bit, so you should probably watch the intro. Not that. Hey everybody, I'm Kenny, this is Sagebrush Soul, and we are getting ready to head back over to Idaho Falls. It is going to be an action-packed week. We're going to work on the bus a little bit more. Announcer life starts again this weekend with the Rocky Mountain States Hill Climb Association. You can see I got the Gooseneck hooked on there. It's getting ready to go live in Idaho Falls. Skylar said I could store it over there. Hopefully they'll be able to use it a little bit. It's been good. I've hauled pretty much anything I've ever owned on that thing except for my diesel pickups. It's not quite heavy enough for that, but I have hauled a ton of stuff on the old Gooseneck. Now, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but it is a beautiful day. The first time you own your own ability to haul a vehicle. I tried to sell it, but I haven't been able to part with it, but we're gonna have some projects coming up on this. We'll give you a little walk around really quick. It's ready for paint again. I just painted it not that long ago, but I didn't use very good stuff. We got the custom removable fenders that I did on it a couple of years ago. Just have to take a 3/4 inch socket or impact and zip those off. The fenders come off real easy. But you can see she's got some issues. I wouldn't step on that board. Used to have a nice winch mounted right there. High lift jack on the crossbar right there. Some work lights over there. While I was storing it in Jeromy, somebody cut through the fence and stole it. Hope you needed it worse than me, butthole. Got my generator too. But it served my needs really good. Like I say, I've hauled all kinds of stuff on this trailer. Kind of glad to not have to get rid of it, but like I said, I've been paying to store it and then it got fleeced. I gotta button down a couple things on it before it's ready for transport, then I gotta go in and get packed. This is about a 10-day trip, so taking laptops, cameras, and pretty much all the clothes I own. So I will see you guys in the morning. Big rigging. Oh yeah, love me some LEDs. If you don't see that coming down the road, you need to go to the proctologist. Or is that an optometrist? I always get those messed up. Good morning. Got started a little later than I wanted to this morning. Didn't get light quite as early as I wanted to, but I don't drive in the dark anymore unless I have to. But we don't have anything too pressing today. We're gonna go drop my trailer off at the shop. We're gonna check out the bus's progress. I'll show you where we're at on that. Then I've got to go get the RMSHA announcer trailer, and we'll head to Geneva, Idaho tomorrow morning. Going over the Snake River Bridge right now. I get to drive across this thing every day and probably should pay attention. I don't want to go over the side. Today we're going to meet the new fabricators at the shop. We've got Kyler and Dylan, and then Jeromy Pritchard is joining us. And I never give Jeromy and his wife their due on our monster truck videos. Jeromy and his wife are some of the toughest tough truck racers in the western United States, without a doubt. Jeromy built both the rigs, and he's just an amazing hand when it comes to fabrication, suspension, geometry, motors, you name it. Like, he can do it all. He can paint. You're gonna get to meet him today. Fun fact about Jeromy is he was kind of Ed Roth's right-hand man the last few years of his life. And Ed Roth, if you don't know who he is the one credited with the whole hot rod culture with Rat Fink and all of that kind of stuff. We did a monster truck show down there last year in Manti, where the museum is, and that's where they hold the Rat Fink reunion, the Utah one anyway. It's gonna get noisy here on the interstate according to my last videos, so we'll touch base with you when we get a little bit closer. Got a little bit of snow coming down. I'm not real excited about that, because if you remember my vlog from last year, this same race, I got snowed in. I couldn't even get where I needed to go, and it's same roads, all that kind of stuff, pulling a trailer, and I gotta head over there tomorrow. So I'm hoping it doesn't put down too much, but it's only 9 degrees over here. It's like 14 at home. It's about a 2.5 hour drive from my house to the shop, and we're getting pretty darn close there. But a couple things I wanted to tell you before we got there is, one, I was a little secretive last week about where the bus is going. It's actually going to Trans World, the big Halloween trade show. But the most exciting news is I actually get to go to Transworld. I've never been there before. I knew about it before Skylar and Brittany did, and I've been pretty jealous, but I get my chance to go meet the people that we're going to be working with and see what I can do to help promote the sale of these big behemoths. We are almost to the shop, and got a new toy I want to show you. Got the trailer hanging out in its new home. Gonna go in the shop. Can already tell they got the music blaring, so probably isn't gonna be a ton of audio. Making holes in my paint, Bert? Just so you know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about them, this is the crew. This is Jeromy and Tabitha, tough truck racers and so much more. Not only do they race, but Tabitha handles the registrations at our events, and Jeromy is the genius fabricator I told you about earlier. This is my daughter Maddie. Today she's on interior duty, but she handles a lot of the permitting and front of house management with Kobe. Maddie and I get to work together on most of the art projects for Live Little Entertainment Group. To get to know her better, check out her channel, Sago Mads. Then we have our new fabricators, Dylan and Kyler. I don't know much about these guys, but this is what they look like. Not that. Trust me, there's more to come on these two. Hiding behind the tap, literally, is Burke. We call him the founder because when he built the shake and brake pulling truck, it lit a fire in his son Skyler, not only to compete, but to try to take over the motorsport entertainment world. On the road or in the shop, Burke is always there stoking that fire. Here we have Kobe. I told you a little about him, but it's really hard to tell you exactly what he does, so I'll try to sum it up. Pretty much everything. Then we have Brittany and Skylar. They are the owners of Live a Little Entertainment Group. It'd be impossible for me to give you their bio in a short video. I'll just say that they're the most courageous and innovative people I've ever met, and they surround themselves with people that like to dream big, just like them. And this chubby fella is just a photobomber. I mentioned that I got a new toy earlier. I've always wanted a paint shaker, and with at least 5 more buses to paint, I figured I could justify the $140 purchase from Harbor Freight. It runs off compressed air, and I'm going to show you how I installed it in a separate video. Before we leave the shop, we're going to take a tour of Jeromy and Tabitha's hauler. They pull the race trucks all over the western states in this classic little house on the Chevy, custom built by Jeromy himself. After I saw this for the first time, it made me consider building one that could go on my car hauler. I mocked it up in miniature, and that's also coming up in a future video. Here, why don't you give us the grand tour, Tabitha?
Dark, beautiful trailer, come on.
Like, pimp my Chevy right here. I love it. I want one. So freaking cool.
Actually, the wall is just underlayment.
Oh yeah, that quarter-inch stuff.
Really thin stuff, yes.
There's an 1/8.
I'm not sure.
Oh man.
Right here.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that really thin Luan stuff.
So yeah, so we've got the metal frame he built, and then we've got a layer underneath, and then he's got insulation in between the the metal frame.
Okay.
And then we've added another layer here over the bed and the roof with a little bit of insulation between it, so it's 2 layers thick here.
Nice. Well, I'm glad we got to show you a little bit more of the shop and the crew. Sorry about all the glare in there. I think I can dial that back. I'm using a GoPro 7 for a lot of those shots just because it's durable. I don't want to tip over the expensive Sony in there. So feel free to leave a comment if you can tell me how to get that glare from those lights. I know it's just a horrible shooting condition in certain directions in there. But yeah, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what I can do to get away from that and make your viewing pleasure a little better. We're gonna go grab the RMSHA trailer, get some propane, and I think we're gonna call it a video. Get up early in the morning and head for RMSHA, and we'll put that one in the week after that. We were also discussing building some other props, so we might get into some other fun stuff like that, building some props to go along with our display there in St. Louis. So as always, I'm Kenny, this is Sagebrush Soul. I sure do appreciate watching, and may the best of your past be the worst of your future.